Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for the fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. None of the information presented in this video or by VGirlTV should be taken as fact. Every situation is based on personal experience. Pretty Image Boutique is located in the Centro Comercial de los Pueblos Mall, located in Panama City, just 15 minutes away from Tocumen Airport. We specialize in hair care, wig extensions, and much more. Come visit us. All right, y'all. So, hey guys, welcome back to another live. You know what? I used to schedule my lives, but then once I started scheduling my lives, it became much of like lately things just been happening, random things just been happening, and it was preventing me from doing my schedule. So now I'm just like all over the place with the live. So for those of you who are welcome, thank you as always. Shout out to everybody that is on YouTube right now. Shout out to everyone on Facebook that's watching from Facebook, and shout out to everyone that is checking in on Twitch. Okay. And everyone who's coming in at the last minute, because I just popped up and was like, hey, I'm just going to do a live today, right? Because life has been lifing. Which brings me to, guys, I have merch that is about life been lifing. I have t-shirts and I have a mugs that says life been lifing, because my life is just literally always lifing. I swear to God, the end of the year, this year, November, December has been like super chaotic for me. Like I'm literally like holding on by a string, but I'm keeping it together. I am keeping it together. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Where's everyone? I know where you guys are checking in from as far as social media, but what states? Leave it in the comment section. What states, countries are you guys checking in from? And shout out to everybody who's gonna be watching this on the rerun, right? On the replay. All right. There will be no more events for this month, for the end of the year. The only thing that I am actually going to be doing is my toy drive, which I do every year for the children in Cologne. That is shout out to New Delhi, India, checking in on IG. I am not doing any more events, y'all, until next year. All right. So all the events that was scheduled, like Urban Beats Friday, karaoke, everything is canceled. Okay. We're just going to start fresh from in January. Yes. Happy Mother's Day. Yes. Today is actually Mother's Day. Thank you. Actually, today is Mother's Day in Panama. So for those of us we have two nationalities, double nationalities. We get to celebrate Mother's Day twice, in December and also in May, right? Which is International Mother's Day. So my son, let me tell you something. Whichever woman, obviously when my son gets older, right? Whichever lucky young woman gets to date my son, or thank you, Jeff, or whoever has my son in his whatever woman or young lady, whatever, when he gets older, obviously, they're gonna be such a lucky woman. They're gonna be so lucky. My son is the sweetest, most thoughtful child man. Okay.
So shout out to his future wife, okay? Because whoever becomes the woman in my son's life, obviously, not me, I'm his mother. She'll be an amazing, she's gonna be a lucky woman. I just hope because this generation of women, females, young ladies, whatever you want to call them, this generation, they ain't wrapped too tight in the head. I don't know what's happening, but these generations of females and women that are coming up, it's not looking too promising. So I just hope and pray that my son gets a woman that is worth it because I'm gonna have to step in and his little sister is gonna have to step into. Okay. Cause Gia is ready. Gia is only 1 year old. She about to be 2, but she with it. She's with it. So I'm putting this out into the universe that the universe will send my son a decent young woman. Hopefully she is okay. And I have my reasons for that. Everyone's probably gonna burn me at the stake, but I have my reasons why I want my son to be with a black woman. That maybe that will be a different life, but I'm putting it out in the universe from my mouth to God's ears. Okay. I want my son with a black woman, and I hope that the black queen that he chooses respects him and he respects her. Because he is such a good kid. Like he's such a good guy and super thoughtful, right? So anyway, I'm about to start tearing up. Y'all. So for those of you who weren't able to come to Panama because of the whole Minera story debacle, and you guys are looking to hi Badina. Hey girl. Um yes, I really hope Gia vets the girls for him because Amir don't listen to me when I say things about females. He thinks I'm a hater. So yeah, you know how that goes. He thinks I'm a hater. Oh God, I gotta call him right now and tell him to bring the charger for me because it's about to die. My phone about to die. Sorry, y'all. All right. All right. So yeah. Amir is so sweet. But anyway, y'all, so for those of you who did not, who are, you guys wanted to come to Panama for whatever reason, you wanted to visit, I honestly believe that MLK weekend, okay, for those of you who don't know when MLK weekend is January 11th to January 15th, okay, 2024. So it's the second week of January. This will be the best time for you to come out and visit Panama because I'm telling you, Panama is going to be super, super, super lit. We literally have a schedule of events for y'all, okay? From the 11th all the way to the 14th, okay, is strictly events, okay? So, first and foremost, we have a karaoke mixer, and a karaoke mixer is literally for anyone if you're traveling by yourself and you're traveling with a group. This is a perfect opportunity for you to meet other people that will be attending all the events. I will say this, though. I will say this though. Plug it in for me right here. I will say this though. Rum and brunch is an acquired taste, right? And I think a lot of people. Excuse me, y'all. That was Gia. Rum and brunch is an acquired taste. Rum and brunch is strictly Afro Caribbean music. So if you are interested in listening to reggae music, dancehall music, we do play a little hip hop from time to time or whatever. Um, Hold on. I'm just trying to put. Over. All right, we're good now. Just put it right here. Sorry, y'all. Um, so if you are interested in that type of music, I will say that Rum and Brunch is for you. I've had issues with people coming to the event because they feel like, oh, well, it's black people. We do play hip hop though, but we don't play like, that hardcore hip hop music from like the South. Like you ain't gonna hear little boozy or nothing like that. Well, maybe you might on a good day, but it's really, really, really Afro Caribbean vibes, right? And so one of the things, well, the last Rum and Brunch wasn't like all the other ones in the sense of it was something. That's all I gotta say. It was something. But for the most part, everybody had a really good time. And for those of you who felt entitled for whatever reason, it wasn't for you, wasn't for you. We play strictly Afro Caribbean music. It says it Caribbean vibe. So I don't know why people are confused when they get there and we're playing Afro Caribbean music. So just don't come. And like that's just me just being honest. Like just don't come. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, now I gotta go fix this live thing now. Oh Jesus. Can we just have a good situation? Why everything always gotta be a mess? All right, so it's crazy. Instagram is just doing too much right now. My God. All right, anyway. All right, so we have the karaoke mixer that is coming up, which is, like I said, it's a perfect opportunity for you to meet people that are going to be on the trip. And it's also a good way. We're also going to be giving out, we're also going to be giving out your passes, your bands for your passes. For those of you who bought all inclusive passes to go to all of the events, we'll be giving out the event bracelets, passes, at the karaoke mixer, right? Oh, ow. Hello. So the first event will be the karaoke mixer, and we're also going to be dispersing of, tickets, wristbands. The second event is the Panama tours in the daytime. So you are able to book your tours. If you don't want to book your tours through me, that's okay. There's tons of other touring companies and agencies that you can use in Panama. Doesn't really matter if you book through me or not. I just had that as a because some people may not feel comfortable because they don't know who the tour guide is. But every tour guide that is going to be present are all tour guides that you can trust, tour guides that I personally know, and so that you'll be in good hands. So you're able to book a tour. There's 3 different tours that I'm offering, that you can pick from. And I'm actually going to be putting up some more tours. So if you haven't booked and you are interested in touring and there's a specific type of tour that you want to do, please feel free to hit me up via email at VGirlTV at VGirlTVmedia@gmail.com. And I will make sure if there's something in particular that you want to do, I can arrange that for you too. And we can make that a package deal as well. All right. So that's the option for the following day, which is Friday. So it starts from Thursday. That Friday in the morning, you guys get up, you go on your tours, whatever tour packages, you could do whatever you want to do. And then at night, we have the reggae time capsule, right? So the reggae time capsule is literally a party with all old school music. So not only will we be playing old school reggae, we'll be playing old school soca and a little bit of old school hip hop as well, and little bit of old school R&B. But it's really geared around reggae music, and dance hall. Right? Sorry, my nose is running. Y'all know how I do. And so at this event, it's going to be at Luna nightclub. Okay. I know that it says Flow Gallery on here, but we will no longer be doing any events at Flow Gallery. Everything will be done at Luna nightclub. So the Reggae Retro Time Panama will be moved to Luna nightclub, which is right next door to Flow Gallery, across the street from Cancun. Right around the corner from Selena, the hostel, and because I know it doesn't come up on Waze. So the Reggae Retro time capsule will be at Luna nightclub. Okay, it's gonna be a whole entire vibe, y'all. It's gonna be super super vibey. All right. And so after that, which is the next day, is the catamaran party. So I just want to be clear with you guys about the catamaran. The catamaran party is limited. Space is limited for the catamaran party. Right now, we only have like 5 spaces available for the catamaran party. So if you have not gotten your tickets yet for the catamaran and you are interested in going on that party, you have to book ASAP because we only have 5 more spaces for the catamaran. Okay. And so it is what it is. It's going to be a vibe. Food will be included for those of you who purchased the VIP tickets. Um, and we're just gonna vibe out, okay? It's gonna be super fun. I love me a catamaran boat party. The boat is actually gonna take us to Toboga Island. Oh my goodness, my lashes. It's gonna take us to Toboga Island, so we'll have a chance to hang out on the beach. It's gonna be. I did this for my birthday, and we had the time of our lives. So definitely, 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 if you are interested, get your tickets ASAP because you don't want to miss it. And then at night, we have the all white glow party. So I'm gonna need all y'all to come out in y'all best all white outfit. All right. Come out in your best all white outfit. This will be held at Victory. Okay. Victory is the club that has the checkered floors, the checkered floors, and that you've seen at Rum and Brunch. This will be at Victory nightclub lounge. Yeah. So you guys can get your tickets there. And then after that, we have the next day, which is the everybody's really, really waiting for this event. This event is going to be so lit. I advise people get your tickets early and get out there early because the line is going to be ridiculous. I'm telling you that right now. Okay. This will be Rum and Brunch, the deluxe edition. And we move locations for this as well because the reason why we move the location is because space and we want everybody to be comfortable, right? We don't want everybody to feel like you're like, a bunch of sardines in a can. We want to make sure that everybody has ample space. We want to make sure that people are comfortable. So the good thing about the new location is that the new location has cabanas. So you guys, it's so cute. Okay, it's called Cancun. It's literally all the events will be in the same exact area, um, literally like right across the street from each other. If it's not right around across the street next to each other, it's all in the same area. So you guys don't have to get lost. Okay, it's all going to be in Caco Viejo. Um, so yeah, we want to make sure that you guys are comfortable. We want to make sure that no one's on top of each other. We want to make sure, of all these things. And we have a live performance from Sarani, which is, if you don't, because some people really don't know who Sarani is. And I don't understand how you guys don't know who Sarani is, but, oh, wait, this is Sarani right here. Hold on.
It's around it, just in case you never know. Hey yo, Panama, listen up. Caribbean Elite Magazine and Roman Brunch Party presents Roman Brunch Party, the deluxe edition. Zine, guess what? It's going to be live in Panama, January 14th, Martin Luther King weekend. Zine, love you, girl. Do you feel the same? I don't wanna play games. January 14th, 2024, Panama. Check it out.
So Sarani will be performing, and then we also have a live performance from a Panamanian artist as well, 2 Panamanian artists, Liz Martin, and we also have Akim. So yeah, guys, get your tickets ASAP because trust me, you do not want to stick. And the tickets are going up in price as of December 15th. So you still have a chance to get your tickets now. Yeah, it's gonna be super lit. It's gonna be super lit. So yeah, guys. So anyway, that's it for all of that. Y'all. When I tell you guys, December is just full of craziness. Uh December has been, it's just just December has been a lot. Um, we have what happened. I don't even know if I should even say this. No, I'm not gonna say it. But just know the devil is very busy. Okay. And in this day and age, you really gotta stay prayed up because the way these people be working out in these streets, people be bad mind and wicked. I swear to God. And one of the things that I personally had to learn, which I'm still learning, okay, because I'm a work in progress, is that you're not always going to make people happy. Everyone's always not going to be happy with certain decisions that you make. And you trying to please everybody, it's never going to work. You can't please anyone. The only thing that you could do is just do your best. I try my best to live my life righteous because you know what? You know what the sins of the father is, right? So what you do to people, and on top of that, karma is real. And so a lot of times karma, some things that people do, it gets that passed down to generations. And then when it gets passed down to generations, sometimes you're not the one that bears it, but your children are the ones that bear it. So I just try my best to do the right thing. I try my best to live my life in the best manner. Am I breaking up? Because my internet is acting up right now. Are we good? Let me know if we're good. Let me know if we're good, y'all. Okay, good. So the host hotel is the A Loft. I'm telling you. The host hotel is the A Loft. Um, I don't know, but some people are making their own arrangements, which is good. But I do want to say this, okay? I gotta say this. If you are staying at the A Loft, transportation to the events will be provided. We have a shuttle bus shuttling people. Um, that's the only difference. However, if you don't decide to stay at the A Loft and you decide to stay wherever, it's okay. You'll just literally like be in charge of your own transportation. I just know from before with other experiences with events like this, I heard females complaining that they didn't feel safe. And it wasn't like Panama isn't, you know, it's not dangerous, but everywhere you go, you just got to literally be like, you know, aware of your surroundings, right? So I'm trying to get back on Instagram. Everywhere you go, you got to be aware of your surroundings. But these particular females that I heard, that came to an event before, it wasn't my event, that was at a previous event, they were complaining about safety issues, and then not knowing where they were or how to get around. But literally, there's Uber here in Panama. You can use Uber. All the events are literally in the same location. So you don't have to, it's not really a big deal. But I just know how those females felt at the other event because I heard them with my own two eyes, and I wanted to make sure that I cover that um, when I was planning this event. So basically, if you stay in the Aloft, we'll have shuttle buses. The shuttle bus, though, I need to be very clear. The shuttle bus is only to take you to and from the events. The shuttle bus isn't going to drop you anywhere else but from the event to the hotel, from the hotel room back to the other event. So I just need to be clear with that. Because I know sometimes, hey, cuz, I know sometimes, people will misconstrue my words and twist my words and do whatever they want to do with the words to get whatever it is they're trying to get. So I'm being very clear. The buses or the bus that will be provided for the people at the Aloft is strictly to take you to the event and from the event. No place. And it does not include the tour. So if you book a tour through me, the tour guide is actually going to book your transportation or book whatever. That has nothing to do with the shuttle that's being provided or the bus service that's being provided to take you guys to the event and from the event. So I hope I'm very clear, because I'm putting this on the record. So just in case somebody try to call PayPal, okay, and call me a scammer on PayPal, I'm putting out this disclaimer. Okay? FYI, we no longer use PayPal. We're not accepting PayPal any longer. PayPal is no longer, I know if you went online and you saw, we no longer accept PayPal anymore. Because that's a whole nother story. Trust me. I don't know what it is. Like, I have to, my phone, every time I put the phone on, okay, it's clearly something wrong with the Wi-Fi over here, back there. When and how do ladies and gentlemen who book through you pay? All right, so you go through the website. You can pay on there's a link over there that says, I mean, if you go to the website, let me go to the website and share it. Hold on. All right, so let me share the screen with y'all. All right, so if you go to the website, regardless if you go to www.VGirlTV.com or if you go to rumandbrunch.com, it leads you to the same place. Now, if you want to book the hotel, you just click here. It says book, book now right here. You just click where it says Rum and Brunch Weekend. And then hold on, because now it's taking me to another page. I gotta share the page with y'all. It takes you to another page that says, let me see if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? Okay, there it is. 360 travels. You just put in all your information here and then you hit submit, or you can contact the phone number. This is the phone number right here, y'all. 845-531-3999. And they will help you out when it comes to booking. And so when you book through that agent, it also gives me information on who's actually staying there. So when I make arrangements for the shuttle, it's not confusing, right? And so as far as the events is concerned, you literally can either just click here, but it'll take you just to the surrounding event. But if you're looking for the whole entire weekend, once you get to the website and you click the events tab, right? These are the tickets. See, we were going to have a New Year's masquerade ball, but we're going to cancel that. So don't just ignore that. But they have the Welcome to Panama karaoke mixer. You can either buy the weekend party pass, or if you don't want to buy the weekend party pass, you can buy per event. Okay. The only event, sorry y'all, because you know I got allergies, and every time I come in this room, I'm always like my nose is running. If you don't want to buy the rum and brunch pass, if you don't want to buy the weekend party pass, that's cool. Okay, you can purchase it per event as well. So right now we have a zip lining, and we also have the city canal tour. And then there's all the events are separated as well, where you can purchase your tickets per event as well. or if you just want to go ahead and just buy it. I need my new phone, I swear. I'm telling you, December is just Decembering right now. Okay? December is Decembering. Seriously. So yeah, look at my phone. This phone is just going from bad to worse. Anyway, so you can go ahead and choose the events and choose the tour that you guys want to do. You can pay with your credit card. You can make payments through credit cards and Cash App as well. If you are in Panama, you can pay through Yappy. And if you want to pay with cash, the cash will have to be taken the day of the event. But so the only event that you cannot walk up and try to pay for is the catamaran, because that is like limited space. I put that up, but we're no longer accepting PayPal. So I hope that answers the question. And then y'all, because I know a couple of other people have been asking, my toy drive is actually next week. Not next week, in 2 weeks is my toy drive. I want to show you guys my toy drive from last year. Hold on. You literally can, like, if you want to donate to the toy drive, it's always for the kids in Cologne. Where I do my toy drives, we do a party and we do a give gifts away. We play games with them. It's really a total vibe for these children. And so let me show you, because I know a couple of people have been asking me as well. I just got so much stuff going on that I'm telling you, things slip my mind. I feel like I need an assistant at this point. Because I literally, it's growing and things is growing so fast, I can't even keep up. All right, so here is the toy drive, second annual toy drive. If you're interested in donating, you just literally have to click this button right here and you can donate. It's okay. It'll take you to the GoFundMe, which is right here. And you guys can go ahead and donate to the toy drive. And the good thing about what I love is that the video from last year is here. So you guys know I'm not no fraud. We can watch it together, as a matter of fact. Let me just fast forward it so we could go. Okay, we are pushing. We got to the event space. It was time to get to work. So y'all, I'm very, very hands-on with the toy drive. Like, I decorate. I throw a party like if I'm throwing a party for my own kids. Thank you so much. And then my kids are also involved in it as well. So I make sure that my kids come and help out as well, because it's important for me, my kids, to know what it is to give back. Falta uno. So we finally finished decorated, and one of the first games that we played was a candy cane hunt. So we literally bought candy canes and hid them all around the backyard, and the kids had to find the candy canes. The one with the most candy cane was the one that won the prize.
¿Ustedes han jugado el juego de la papa caliente, verdad? Ok, están todos claritos. Entonces, hoy no va a ser el juego de la papa caliente.
All right, y'all. So yeah, you can watch the full video. It's on my channel. So if you're interested in donating, the link will be in the description box in the description box as well. Or you can go to my website and you can click donate. But the event is going on. Okay. We're actually gonna do it on the 23rd, which is Christmas Eve. We got to do it really early because just a lot has been going on, but we're doing it on the 23rd, and we're actually going to a different group of kids this year. So like every year, I actually want to reach out to a different group of kids within the community of Colón. And for those of you who do not know the story behind why I chose Colón is literally because that is where my family is from. My whole entire family is from Colón. And as a child, that's where I was sent to spend summers, was Colón. And so naturally, there's always going to be admiration for the city. I feel like Colón is always overlooked, especially like I hear how people refer to people from the city of Colón. And let's also keep in mind that Colón is predominantly people of color, right? And so not only in Panama, but all over the world, I always feel like where there is predominantly people of color, they always get overlooked. And so I made a promise to myself that I will always, as no matter what, as long as God will give me air and strength and whatever, I'm always going to try to give back, or not try, I'm always going to give back. As long as I have life, as long as I have breath, I'm always going to give back to the city of Colón one way or another. So this is my way of giving back and using my platform in order to give back. Okay, what does the Bible say? To whom much is given, much is required, right? Amen. Take it to church. And so yeah, I know so many people have been asking me, oh, where's the link? The link was there. I just haven't really been on YouTube like that lately because it's just literally so much stuff that's going on. You know, Rum and Brunch weekend is going on. I got my kids, the mining situation, and you guys know, okay, I've been in Panama through so much. We went through COVID, and if you followed me on my journey through COVID, y'all know that was literally a mess. But we pushed through, you know? And so going through COVID and trying to bring back up the business, because if you watched my old videos or whatever, you knew that we were in the mall before, right? And we had to leave the mall because, well, maybe you didn't know. Oh, well, one of the locations was in the mall. And when COVID happened, the mall was requiring all businesses to still pay rent. So even though the country closed down, even though the country, literally people couldn't go out in the streets, businesses were closed, people literally could not do anything. And even though that was happening, the mall, okay, a lot of these people still, sorry y'all, a lot of these businesses still required small businesses to pay rent, right? And so one of those small businesses that were required to pay rent was my business, right? And so because of that, we had to it was either sink or swim. The mall was not letting up. The mall was basically saying oh, well, if you don't pay us the rent, then we're going to take all of your merchandise, right? And so we had to figure out a way to survive. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying my best to situate this situation right now. Yeah. So I'm on YouTube, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. My phone got hot. So I had to get off. So yeah, so a lot of businesses during COVID in Panama had to close down because unlike people in the States, the government wasn't giving anybody no tax, no money, right? Small business were not getting money. We didn't get any money. So it was literally on just being on just using creativity and to try to stay above. And so that was the main reasons why we had to leave the mall because of COVID. So once we moved out the mall and we got this location, shout out to Eric for helping me get my new location. Everything we know, we were slowly coming out of this crisis, right? Little we were just making those steps and then boom, country shuts down again because of the mining situation. So imagine you having a business and you're just about to, it's like you see you're like this, okay, your head is literally like above water, you're about to breathe. Matter of fact, your head is right here, right here. You're about to breathe and then boom, you go back under again. And so that was what the situation was with the mining situation that happened. And this is exactly the reason why, you know, things are the way they are at this moment, but we're just going to be pushing through. So that's why we're really not having any more events for the rest of the year. So there'll be no more events for the rest of the year because of how the mining situation trickled down to everything else. So we're going to just pick back up in January, and hopefully in January everything will be better. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. I am a testament, I will say, this is the thing. So many people, and I think this is one of the things that I wanted to discuss today. There are people, and this is not only me, there are people that are always walking around smiling. There are people that always, people always assume that people have their things, their shit together, right? You have to understand that people are people. People have good days, people have bad days, people have amazing days, people have horrible days. You literally have to take things as they come, right? And so usually before, I used to be very like, I kind of am a little bit that way in some parts, but before I used to be really bad. Yeah, I used to like every time something didn't go my way, I would go into like a slump. Don't want to eat, don't want to do this, don't want to do that, just get really, really depressed. And then I realized that's not really getting me anywhere. So I always try to, like, now I just take things as they come. But one of the curses with being that type of person, people always assume that you are always supposed to be okay, right? People don't understand that everybody goes through things. Everyone goes through things. Everyone has their situations. Everyone has problems. Every single person goes through things. And one of the things that I've realized, right? Don't ask me why my purpose here in life, because only God knows why my purpose is in life, right? And why He put me on this earth. And so I always try to help people. But I feel like a lot of times when you're always trying to help people, there are people that always take advantage. And I realized that with me doing these type of events, not the toy drive. I mean, like, rum and brunch. The purpose of rum and brunch is, so I always say this, and I know it's like redundant. The whole purpose of rum and brunch is, number one, to bring back the Afro-Caribbean culture that is slowly dying here in Panama. That's one. Number two, people who visit Panama and they're looking for that type of vibe, to know that that vibe exists. If you look up Panama, okay, matter of fact, we could look up Panama right now. Let's look up Panama. We could look up Panama right now. In Google. Let me share the screen with y'all. All right. If we go to this is the tourism website for Panama. Oh, wow. They just put that. Oh, well, because it's January to February. But if we look up Panama and you go through this, okay, you would not think that Caribbean culture exists here. We could even look up, let's see. Let's look up Visit Panama. And let's go to, mind you, I have never looked up these things. I'm just clicking. All right. So can you guys see that? Let me see. Okay, good. Yeah. All right. So when you look up Panama, I'm not going to sign in. Just by this alone, you would automatically assume that Afro-Caribbean culture does not exist in Panama. And that's not true. And so I can't even lie. Majority of my life, I didn't even realize that, Panama had other cultures because I used to always stay in Cologne. I know I have friends now, grown adults, like, okay, grown friends that grown friends that come and they say, they are Panamanian and they always come to Panama and they just go to Cologne. And so when they come from Cologne, like I have one friend, she's from Cologne as well, obviously. She stayed with me. She came for my birthday. And so she stayed with me in the city. And when she came, she was like, wow, it's so crazy. I didn't even realize that Panama is like this. Mind you, she was born in Panama too. And so she was like, I am Panamanian and I don't even know Panama because literally, if you're from Cologne and you leave and you go to the States and you come back and to visit, you're always going to go back to Cologne. So for a while, I didn't even know that there were other cultures within Panama. I used to dance Típico and Congo in the States, and I didn't even realize that Típico and Congo were not really Black people because everyone that was in my group, they were Black. It wasn't until I actually moved to the city that I realized that, wow, like there is so much that I don't even know. Even if I am Panamanian, there's stuff that I don't know. And so one of the main things, like when my friends will come visit me, is the same. They always say the same thing, like, damn, where are all the Black people? Okay, where are the Caribbean people that we see in Flatbush? Where are the Panamanian people that speak like that? That does not, that what's happening? And so that's one of the main reasons why Rum and Brunch was created. Rum and Brunch was created to show that yes, there are Afro-Caribbean people that make up part of the culture in Panama. Okay. Um, we do like reggae music. We do like calypso. Hello, before reggae music was introduced to Panama, it was calypso, right? People were singing calypso, but nobody does not know that. And so that is the reason why I even do Rum and Brunch. That is the purpose of Rum and Brunch. The purpose of the weekend is to help increase tourism and to bring more people to Panama to learn about Panama and about its culture and to see how beautiful the country is. Because unfortunately, when people come, they always leave with just this weird perception of what Panama is because there's really no what's the word I want to say? There's really no like main attraction, okay, for that. And I'm just being really honest with you. If I'm wrong, you can leave it in the comment section and let me know I'm wrong. But that's what I hear from other people. And so that's the reason why. But the thing about rum and brunch is that it's still in its beginning stages. Rum and brunch is still a baby. You know how you have your newborn, and then after they're newborn, then they're infants, and after the infants, and they become toddlers, and after toddlers, you know, preschoolers, whatever. Rum and brunch is an infant. Okay. We went from newborn and we're now into infant stages. And what I realized putting together such events or trying to put something like this together, you try to help so many people and try to put so many other people on, but not everyone has the same, they're not on the same wavelength as you. So while you're here thinking, hey, you know, we're trying to build and I'm trying to build this thing so that, you know, we all could eventually eat off of this. Not everyone has the same idea as you, and not everyone has they're not on the same wavelength. And so I'm in the process of I'm in the stage in my life where I am just like, really sitting back and realizing who can come with me and who's not going to be coming with me on this next chapter as we move from infant to toddler. And so that is where we're at right now. And I didn't realize it before until I started to realize it. I started realizing these things once I decided that we were going to make a weekend and that we were going to bring a celebrity. And so, yeah, it's just been crazy. There are people who will want to host the event solely because they feel like they're going to make money off the event, not necessarily because they believe in what you believe and that you have the same vision, right? And so I was in the process of still looking for a home for rum and brunch, a place where, you know, like, okay, trying out different locations, like, is this going to work and this going to work? And what I find is that, and this is not about anybody in particular, there are people who want your Black money but don't necessarily support Black people. And I'm going to just be real. There are people who would allow you to host the event in their space because it's just they're thinking about, okay, wow, I can make money off of these Black people, but don't necessarily want the image of Black people being in their space. And so when I see things like that, see, I am a very, like, I think about, like, things like that are very, very important to me because I need to be respected in any space that I am in, and I need for my Patreons to be respected. Now, granted, I understand that I'm not going to please everybody. I know that. But if 90% of everyone, 90% of the people that attend my events are satisfied, I'm okay with that. I understand I can't do 100 because, you know, people are just people. But if 90% of the people are satisfied at my events, they're satisfied with the venue, they're satisfied with the level of customer service, then I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is people wanting to host the event in certain locations because of just the sole fact that, okay, well, they're going to make money, but I'm promoting you and your venue, but you're not doing the same. So there's so many things that I didn't think about, or that I didn't know was going to transpire when I decided to do this event. And so it's been a journey, y'all. It's really been a journey. There are times when I would just be like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. Let everybody else figure this shit out, to be honest with you. Rum and brunch filled the void for me. Really appreciate you doing this. Thank you so much. But I'm not even going to lie to you. There are days when I'm just like, I'm not doing this anymore, to be honest with you. And I'm not the type of person, I can't be fake or phony. I cannot be like, make it seem to you guys that I have everything figured all out. And I can't make it seem like, oh, I'm a perfect person, because I'm not. I am an imperfect person. Perfect person, if I don't know if I'm making any sense. And so I am still learning. I'm still building. I'm still in the baby stages. And so, yeah. Do they even mention reggaeton when you look up Panama? Can you yeah, exactly. So yeah, so this is just me being super vulnerable with you guys, and this is me just being like totally real. 2024, I'm coming in a lot different. Which is why I decided to cancel all events in the month of December, and why I'm not doing any more events for the month of December, because I really, really just want to focus on Rum and Brunch weekend and making it a positive experience for everyone. And I'm not able to focus. See, the toy drive is kind of different because it's kind of like a semi-private event. So I don't really have to worry too much about much of really anything. Uh, I did it already, so I kind of know what we're gonna do already. The only difference is I want to get a Santa Claus to come bring the kids their gifts. But if I can't, I already know what the plan is or how to execute, because I did it already. But Rum and Brunch is something that is brand new. This is something that no one ever done before. And then with me trying to take it up a notch by actually bringing celebrities to come and perform here in Panama and artists to perform in Panama, this is definitely a learning experience for me in all aspects. And so, here we are. We are here. So I hope that, you guys come out. I hope you guys have patience with me. I hope that you guys enjoy the event. I hope that you guys continue to spread the information about the event, because honestly speaking, if I win, we literally all win. And so that is the whole purpose. I really gotta thank I don't even know if she's in the live, because I don't know, when people are on Facebook I can't see who they are. But Shanisha is super, super supportive of Rum and Brunch. She is, or even if she doesn't come to Rum and Brunch, she always posts, she always shares. And I don't think you guys understand how important it is to share information, right? This is social media. We're in the era of social media. So just sharing this information to someone, it'll help us. And sharing is free. Sharing is so free. Like, you don't have to pay anything to share. And so here we are. We're trying. So yeah, so no more events for 2023. We're done for the year. We're just gonna be focused on Rum and Brunch weekend. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even see the comments. Thank you, Aniba. I don't know why I don't see the comments on Instagram. I didn't even see it. Wow. So anyway, so this is the schedule for Rum and Brunch weekends. I hope that you guys will be in attendance. How long have I been on here already? Oh my God, 1 hour and 3 minutes. All right, y'all. I'm gone because these lights, I'm sweating right now. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the days with my children, my kids. And that's gonna be it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys want to donate to the toy drive, because on Monday or Tuesday, one of those 2 days, I'm gonna start picking up some toys and stuff and some gifts for the kids. And you guys know I always share and show you guys everything that I bought, and nothing is not gonna be any different. But I'm starting to go get some of the gifts. If you guys want to donate to the GoFundMe for the toy drive, you are more than welcome to do it. The more, the merrier. And so if you can't, I do understand. But it is what it is, right? So thank you guys for always tuning in to my videos. Hopefully tomorrow I could get on here and do another one, but your girl is exhausted. I need a nap. All right. So see y'all.